I am from the Eat Right Philly program. So, whenever you see me, you know that we are going to talk about things we need to eat to be healthy. Now, I have this poster with me, and I know if you've had nutrition lessons before, you've seen this poster. So, before we get started with today's lesson, we are going to do a quick review of this poster. Now, this poster have a very special name. If you think you know what the name of this poster is, I want you to yell it out really loud right now. If you said My Plate, you are correct. So the name of this poster is My Plate. Can you do that with me? My Plate. One more time. My Plate. And My Plate teaches us what we should put on our plates at mealtime if we're going to be healthy. Okay? So each one of the colors on My Plate is a different food group. And we are going to do a quick review of each of the food groups before we start talking about today's lesson. So the first food group on My Plate is the fruit group. Can I hear everyone repeat after me and say, fruit, fruit, fruit? Fruit, fruit, fruit. One more time, fruit, fruit, fruit. All right. The next food group on My Plate is the vegetable group. Can you repeat after me and say vegetables? Vegetables. One more time, vegetables. Good job. Next food group is the grains group. Let me hear everyone say grains, grains, grains. Grains, grains, grains. One more time, grains, grains, grains. And another food group on My Plate is the protein group. Let me hear everyone say protein. Protein. One more time, protein. Good job. And the last food group on My Plate is the dairy group. Let me hear everyone say dairy, dairy, dairy. Dairy, dairy, dairy. One last time, let me hear everyone say dairy, dairy, dairy. Good job. So those are the 5 food groups on My Plate. We have the fruit group, the vegetable group, the grains group, the protein group, and the dairy group. Today, we are just going to talk about the grains group. Now, the foods in the grains group is what give us some energy. Let me see everyone go crazy with some energy, 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 energy. Show me your energy. Breathe. Good, boys and girls. Why do you think you need energy every day? Think about it in your head. Why do I need energy every day? Okay, so you need energy every day so you can move, think, and grow. Okay, so we need energy every day so we can move, think, and grow. Can you do that with me? We need energy to move, think, and grow. One more time, do it with me. And we need energy to move, think, and grow. So if you didn't have any energy, you'll probably fall asleep while you're watching me on the video. Or when it's time to go outside and run and play, you'll probably be so tired that you'll drag your feet. So we have to get some foods from the grains group to give us some energy. So go crazy with energy. Let me see everyone go crazy with energy, energy, energy. Breathe. All right. So what are these foods in the grains group that we should be eating? We have foods like bread. Have some whole wheat bread that goes in the grains group. I have a muffin you can have to go in the grains group. And I have a waffle that's also in the grains group. We have some cereal in the grains group. Let's see what else I have. Oh, I have a bagel that also go in the grains group. A pancake in the grains group. I have some pasta you can eat from the grains group. and some crackers. That's also in the grains group. Now, boys and girls, these are just a few foods we find in the grains group. There's lots more different foods we can choose from, but these are just a few that's going to give us some energy so we can move, think, and grow. Okay? So, where do grains foods come from? Have you ever seen one of these? Let's see. Have you ever seen one of these? Do you know what this is? If you said a wheat sheaf, you guessed it correctly. These foods that we put up here come from wheat. And this is what wheat looks like. Well, this is cut down, but this is what wheat looks like when it grows in a field. Okay? So, a farmer comes along and cut down the wheat, and it's taken to a mill and grind it up into flour. This is flour. It's grinded up into flour, and that flour is used to make things like cereal, bagels, bread, muffins, noodles, even crackers. Okay? So today we are going to read a story about the little red hen and how bread is made and how it's very important to always help your family and friends. Okay? In the story, when the little red hen makes bread, it's very important to pay attention to the steps, because long ago, people couldn't go to the store and buy their bread. They made their bread at home. Okay? So I want you to get comfy and let's get into this story called The Little Red Hen. Let me pull my chair over. All right. Right here, the front page shows us what? What did I just show you? It shows us some wheat. All right. Once upon a time, a cat and a dog and a mouse and a little red hen all lived together in a cozy little house. The cat liked to sleep all day on the soft couch. He's dreaming of some fish or sardines. The dog liked to nap all day on the back sunny porch. He's dreaming of a bone. And the mouse liked to snooze all day in the warm chair by the fireside. He's dreaming of some cheese. So the little red hen had to do all the housework. She cooked the meals and washed the dishes and made the beds. She swept the floors and washed the windows and mended the clothes. She raked the leaves and mowed the grass and hoed the garden. One day, when she was hoeing the garden, she found some grains of wheat. "Who will plant this wheat?" cried the little red hen. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "Then I will," said the little red hen, and she did. Each morning the little red hen watered the wheat and pulled the weeds. Soon the wheat pushed through the ground and grew very tall. There's that wheat again. This is how it looks when it grows in the field. When the wheat was ripe, the little red hen asked, "Who will cut this wheat?" "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "Then I will," said the little red hen, and she did. When the wheat was all cut, the little red hen asked, "Now who will take this wheat to the mill to be ground into flour?" "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "Then I will," said the little red hen, and she did. The little red hen returned from the mill carrying a small bag of white fine flour. "Who will make bread from this fine white flour?" asked the little red hen. Do you think any of her friends helped? "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "Then I will," said the little red hen, and she did. She gathered sticks and made a fire in the stove. Then she took milk, sugar, eggs, butter, and yeast and mixed them in a big bowl with the fine white flour. When the oven was hot, she poured the batter into a shining pan and put it in the oven. Soon a delicious smell filled the cozy little house. The cat got off the soft couch and strolled into the kitchen. And then the dog got up off the sunny back porch and came into the kitchen. The mouse jumped down from his warm chair and scampered into the kitchen. The little red hen was just taking out a beautiful loaf of bread out of the oven. Who will eat this bread?" asked the little red hen. "I will," cried the cat. "I will," cried the dog. "I will," cried the mouse. But the little red hen said, "All by myself, I planted the wheat, I tended the wheat, I cut the wheat, I took the wheat to the mill to be ground into flour. All by myself, I gathered the sticks, I built the fire, and I mixed the bread. And all by myself, I am going to eat it." And so she did, to the very last crumb. After that, whenever there was work to be done, the little red hen had 3 very eager helpers. The end. So, the little red hen asked her friends for help through the whole story, and they did not want to help, but they wanted to eat at the end. So it's very important that we help when we're asked to help, so we can also have some of the rewards at the end. Okay, so the first steps in making bread. The little red hen found some grains of wheat. It's like seeds, and she had to plant them in the dirt. She had to take care of it by watering it and keeping all the weeds away. When it was time, that wheat began to grow. Those wheat seeds began to grow. And they got really tall. The wheat had to be cut down and taken to a mill and ground it up into flour. Remember we said we had to grind the wheat into flour. Once we had the flour, then you can use that flour to not only make some whole wheat bread like the little red hen did. We can make bread. We can make cereal. We can make waffles. We can use that wheat to make crackers, pancakes, muffins, pasta, and some bagels. And like I said earlier, these are just a few foods we find in the grains group. Because there's lots more grains group foods that we can choose from. Okay? So, once again, it's very important that we eat foods from the grains group that give us lots of energy. And we need energy so we can move, think, and grow. Can you do that with me? We need energy so we can move, think, and grow. Now, will we get that energy from the fruit group? No. Will we get that energy from the vegetable group? No. Will we get that energy from the protein group? Nope. How about, can we get that energy from the dairy group? No. We get our energy from the foods that we eat in the grains group. Okay, so boys and girls, we got to try to make sure we get grains every day. And if you notice, lots of my foods I have up here. I'll take this one out and I'll take this one out. These foods that I have up here, what meal do you eat these foods? At what meal do you eat pancakes? Or what meal would you eat cereal? How about a bagel? Would you eat that for dinner? No, I don't think I eat those things for dinner. Would you eat that for lunch? No, I don't eat those things for lunch either. But I would eat it for breakfast. That's right, boys and girls. These are mostly breakfast foods. That's why it's important we have breakfast, because lots of times our breakfast foods from the grains group, and it's going to give us some energy to get our day started. Okay? So boys and girls, I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in your classrooms very soon. But until then, I hope you enjoyed our lesson, and remember to get lots of grains every day so you can have some energy. Let me see everyone go crazy with energy, energy, energy. Freeze! All right. Thank you, boys and girls. Bye.